You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Jack Warner, filmmaker.
Marker.
I make adult films, exotic pictures.
Hey, who's your daddy?
You got your camera, you got your film, you got your lights, you got your sound, you got your syncing, you got your editing. But if you make a good one, there's practically no end to how much money you can make.
Eddie Adams from Tourney. I got a feeling beneath those jeans is something wonderful just waiting to get out.
Everyone has one thing, you think? I mean, everyone's blessed with one special thing.
May I see it? Well, thank you, Eddie.
No problem.
Thanks, Eddie.
Bye.
You know what I'm thinking? I want to be in business with you.
I love it.
Maybe you think about your name.
My name, yeah.
Dirk Diggler.
I only am who I am because I was born that way. I have a gift, and I am trying to not be selfish about it, but to use it. And if you want to knock me for that, it's your own problem. Jealousy will get you nowhere.
Christ, you've been up for 2 days.
You're not the boss of me.
Yes, I am.
Are you the king, huh?
Yes! Come on. You are fired!
You know what? I'm the biggest star here, man. That's the way it is. You're nothing without me, Jack.
I want to make a film that the story just sucks them in. They can't move until they find out how the story ends.
Love this part.
That building. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1.
This is a film I want them to remember me by.
You have to get a new look.
Why don't you get a new look?
Well, I have a look, okay? The look I have is just fine.
What's your look?
Chocolate love.
Yeah, what up, what up? Oh, man. You guys ready? The Boogie Nights division? Oh, yeah. And your man truly is Dirk Diggler. Oh, yeah. I'm the biggest fucking star around here. Man, such a classic fucking movie. Let's see who's up in here before we get ready to get into the draft here. We got Minnesota Marty in the house. Kidda said, smoke it up. Let's get it. What up, Song? Let's see. I still watch the Nina Hartley porn for the win. Chris Ben. What up, Chaotic? And Kidda said, are you ready? Ha. What up, Titans? What up, Antonio? What up, Devo? Drew, thanks, bro. I saw that and I made my pick. I believe it's on Ghost Monkey now. What up, Sticky Pickin'? And let's get it. Marty said, nice intro. Classic, right? Dirk Diggler. All right. What up, Ron? Let's smoke it up. All right. So in this league, we got me, Kidda, Song, Devo, Chaotic, Sticky, Titans, Crispy, Ghost Monkey, Q-Tip, creative player, that's Dontel, and Scott, who goes by Unknowns 00. Let's get in some numbers between 1 and 69.
69, dudes.
We're going to add up all those numbers, and then we're going to average it out, and then that's going to shuffle all of our players that are right behind me. This is a Superflex league, Superflex best ball league for those who may be watching who aren't involved. We also have 5 IDP flex spots as well. Doing good, Ron. Doing good. Hope you're doing good too. All right. We got a 44 from Devo. We got a 69 from Antonio.
69, dudes.
We got 16 from Sticky, 53 from Kidda, 55 from Song, 17 from Dontel, creative player, 37 for Crispy. What up, Trip? Put in a number between 1 and 69, Trip. All right. Let me add all these up. And Crispy said, I'm confused why they didn't call me to play Diggler. This was one of the ones where I wanted to make sure I get to be the star in it. Marky Mark, one of my favorite movies. 1, 2. Oh, and Marty, I missed it. Marty with the 69.
69, dudes!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 360 divided by 8 is 45. The 69s and the 55s up in the average. Here we go. All right. Now, let's see. Crispy, you give me the minimum yards traveled per rush. That's between 1 and 5. Dontel, you give me the max yards. That's between 6 and 10. Song, you give me the minimum seconds. That's between 1 and 4. And Kidda, you give me the max seconds. That's between 5 and 8. And we're about to get down to biz. All right. 3 from Crispy. 10 and 6. There we go. Oh, let me move this out of the way. Find your guy. Find your guy on the list.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
I said, are you ready? And of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. The new age outlaws are back.
Let's get it. Find your guys. Whoa, Chaotic. Out to the early lead. Chaotic and Sticky. Titans and Crispy. Out to an early lead. Me and Song bringing up the rear. Uh-oh. Little burst of energy, though. Let's get it. Sticky and Chaotic. They're kind of stuck in a little bit of mud. Crispy. Uh-oh. Devo catching up. Ghost Monkey catching up. Oh man, Trip, you gotta get a credit card. Gotta get your brother or your mom to sign you up, bro. Or we need some other people to gift membership so Trip could get another one. Sticky Picky and Devo and created player Dontel out in front. Oh man, my guy's just like stuck in mud, kind of in the middle. Q-Tip bringing up the rear though. It's Sticky. It's created player. It's created player. It's Sticky. Who's it gonna be? Here we go. Sticky got the first overall. Dontel got number 2. Ghost Monkey 3. Titans 4. Chaotic 5. Devo 6. Kidda 7. Song 8. I got 9th. Wow, I didn't get 12th. Scott got 10th. Crispy got 11th. And Q-Tip is getting 12th. And Sticky said, I finally got my homes. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, Sticky, number 1, and he is Reed Rothschild. Let's get it. Created player number 2. Ghost Monkey number 3, and he's the watcher number 1. That shit's hilarious. 4 is Titans for life. Titans, your theory is dead. You got a top 4 pick. Chaotic, number 5. Where is she? Roller Girl. Of course you are. I like it. Number 6 is Devo. Jack Horner, classic character. Kidda, number 7, and he is the Chevrolet Corvette. There we go. Song is number 8. Eddie Adams. There we go. Classic character. I got number 9, and I'm Dirk Diggler. Let's get it. Let's see. Scott he's just unknowns. Let's see. Crispy's number 11. And he went with John Travolta. Wrong movie, Crispy. Wrong movie. All right. There we go. Let's get it. Let me move the let's move the draft over here. Here we go. All right, let me tell Q-Tip we're about to start the draft. And who else? Let's see. Let's get some green dots in there. Well, we know everyone who's watching here. So really it was Quentin, Q-Tip. And Ghost Monkey. Oh, and Ghost Monkey's there. Here we go. All right. Sounds good, Titans. I'll shoot you the link. Send it to you on Facebook right now. All right. Here we go. Titans sending you the link, and then we're going to start this draft. All right. Let me get it on my phone. Let's zoom in. And sticky. Let's get it. And let's go draft. There goes Mahomes. Let's see how we get it. Created player. This is Dontel's in the Dynasties with us, but I believe this is the first best ball draft that he's doing with us. All right. There goes Ghost Monkey. And Titans, don't mess up. I don't see your green dot there. Shout out to everyone watching because I see a bunch of people just jumped in. Appreciate you. Make sure you leave some comments. If you're on YouTube for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Leave some comments or some questions in there in the live chat. Justin Jefferson. We don't get it too often where the top 4 are not QBs. Not in this style anyways, because it's QB premium. Let's see where Devo goes here. Devo, Kid a Song, then me. Then Scott. T-Law, Herbert. Let's see it, Song. Where you going, bro? Ooh, you went Chase. Huh. Man, this one's tough. This one is tough. You know what? Just because I think he's the best available right now, let's lock him in. Let's lock him in. Let's throw everybody for a little bit of a loop. Lamar Jackson. Because I know Kelsey, the likelihood of him coming. Yeah, Mice Action. I don't mind JJ early with the older QBs, more valuable options. Come on, Q-Tip. What were you picking? Hurts. All right. Here we go. Let's get it. The one thing out of all my teams that made it last year, the one constant was Travis Kelce. So we're gonna go with it. Derek, salute, homie, salute. Man, Q-Tip. We're gonna get an auto from Q-Tip. Let's see. Hopefully we don't have to wait 2 minutes for his picks here. Yep. All right, we're gonna wait for him. Tino, what up, bro? All right, let's see. Get some music in the background here. All right, let's turn off the echo control. I guess we'll get to use this for a little bit until some peeps get in. Nice stack for sure. And then going Cousins to start the third round. Got the QB sewed up. Let's see where created player goes. A lot of these teams, well, a couple of the teams, I guess, have the 2 QBs. Created player building evenly. Going with Nick Chubb. Now a QB, a wide receiver, and a running back. Oh, there goes Watson. See, some players have been falling farther. Uh-oh, Danny Pesos. Travis Etienne. Chaotic got her Jag. Devo going Goff. Cooper Kupp off the board. Let's see it, Song. You went back-to-back wide receivers to start. Where are you going? You going QB? You going running back here? Let's see where Scott goes. And Dennis said, who do you like more, Huss, ETN or Walker? I lean in Walker a little bit. Like if I'm drafting in a draft, I'd draft Walker before ETN. Oh, Aaron Rodgers. Now we have the bump with him going to the Jets. Oh, there goes Russ. There goes Garrett Wilson and Olave. Yeah, I'm a boss. That value hasn't been there for your QB at your spot at all. No. And then look, literally right after, I'm hoping one of those 2 fall for me at the 4-4. And neither one of them fell. They literally went the next 2 picks. And Dennis had a hard time with who I wanted in our trade. Yeah, for sure. Because both are so good. T. Higgins. All right, fuck it. Let's push it. Let's kick the can down the kick the QB can down the road a little bit. I feel like we've hit a tear break over there anyways, and that it's gonna stop. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, Stevenson. All right, we got Titans for life in the house. Hold on. Yeah, what up? What up?
I like how you
Let's do
the
kids.
car
You're
wreck.
savage. What up?
I like how you do the car crash like all my trades.
Yeah, that's that's mankind from back in the WWF days. Yeah. Yeah, you've been making some wild trades as of usual. And I mean, you made a Jameson Williams trade. I mean, it's not like it was that long ago. And Titan strikes once again.
Yeah. Now we just gotta see what happens to ETN.
Oh man, because you just traded for him?
Yeah, League 5 last night.
Oh man, I forgot about that, guys. We're supposed to be on Titans Trade Watch and we're slacking. Tino said Harold is the dopest on kids. Yeah. Yeah, Harold's savage.
Chaotic sniped me. I was gonna do the Hurts Smith stack. So
who you got so far? Hurts, Waddle, Pesos, and Najee. I like it.
let's try it and see how it goes.
Oh man, weren't you a Pittman truther last year?
Yeah, they don't have a quarterback right now.
Yeah. Aaron Jones, Calvin Ridley. Dang, I didn't even see that. Freaking kid got Bijan at the 4-6. I hate how he's not like just mixed in amongst all the other guys. Like, gotta think about it.
I was thinking about him, but anyways, it was him or Smith, and both of them got sniped from me.
Song, you son of a bitch. Pick Gino right in front of me. You bastard. All right, you know what? All right, we'll get Kyler for the start of my QBs. We're going to need a few of them. Damn, Song right in front of me. I'm like, man, is Gino really going to make it to the 5-9? No.
I'll have a better year with Jimmy G. Jimmy G's going to force feed it to him.
Yeah, as he should.
I don't think Myers is going to steal as much from him as people think he will.
Tyler Algier and Christian Kirk. Oh, let's see where Titans goes here.
Yeah. This is kind of no man's land where I don't really like what's here.
Yeah, at the 6-9 position, no less.
69, dudes!
Tough position to be in for Titans.
I think I'm going to do it.
Ooh, Foyo Lacoon. All right. Ghost Monkey, creative player, and Sticky. Let's see it. Yeah, we could get some more IDP here. Kind of been going in spurts in the beginning, but yeah, wide receivers and running backs never stop.
That Warriors draft is going super slow.
Yeah. Ooh, Mixon off the board. Yeah, there's a couple that have been going slower than other ones, that's for sure. All right.
I'm in 4 right now, right?
Let me check. Yep.
If you're going to throw me in another fast draft, and then I'll save the other 5 for closer to the season.
Okay. Another fast draft?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So.
Dang it, Sticky. I was hoping Nick was going to make it back to me. I was going to stack them.
Sticky just joined the fast draft as well, which is Fast Times. And now we got Titans in there, and that closes it. So we'll do this one tomorrow. There we go. All right. Multiple fast drafts, back-to-back days. Sweet. Yeah, Broly said 69. Love that position. And Derek said they trying to slow it down for the real life draft to come. Probably, right?
Yeah, I'm super pumped for Thursday.
Yeah.
Wednesday, I'm going to do my yearly ritual of watching draft day, and then probably watch some other sports movies.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get the link. We did a draft day silver screen breakdown last season, and so if you have not seen it, you definitely go check it out. Let me get it. And Cleveland wishes they could be as good as this. Uh-oh, let's see where song goes right in front of me. Ooh, JSN.
Probably another quarterback just to get on you.
Let's see it, song.
I was trying to remember that first year. Did I have one team in it, or did I have 2 teams in it?
I think you only
it was
have
just
one. I think you did only have one.
There was a lot less players in, though.
Yeah, way less. Jimmy G. All right, you know what? You left me Kenny Pickett. Thanks. All right, well, now I got at least 2, but I need more than 2.
You got to do 2. You got to do one with just 2.
What? With just 2 QBs?
Yeah.
You're nervous. The only way I do that is if they're my first 2 picks, and then if you lose one of those guys, you're probably in trouble anyways.
I had that first year. I had Kyler Murray and Davis Mills. I'm not sure. Like I said, it was complete luck.
Let's see it, Crispy. What? I'm using it, but I'm drafting right now. Crispy got Pacheco. Who's going to get on the turnaround?
Patrick Queen and Dallas Goedert. Good picks. Good picks.
There goes Goddard.
A little higher than I've seen him go.
I'm gonna go on this. Let's go Keenan Allen. It's crazy because it's like the ADP is like for like dynasty, so
Yeah.
some guys like Keenan Allen still fall through the cracks. He just needs to stay healthy. That's really what it is.
That's
Dennis
the whole.
Pacheco's moving up draft boards. Yep.
That's the whole Chargers offense needs to stay healthy.
Yeah. Offense and defense. That's always been their MO. Yeah, that half the defense was out half the season last year. It was all
You
bad.
ain't telling me nothing. Titans have had more players on IR in the last 2 years than I've seen in my life.
Rough. All right. Kidda going JSN and then Brandon Ayuk. Devo. I didn't even see that one. Zaire Franklin in the 7th, Pickens in the 8th. All right. Yeah, I think went Rashad White. Ooh, I didn't even see you get Cam Akers. A lot of picks went without me seeing last round.
Man.
There's a lot of good players, but they all suck at the same time.
I'll go with him. I don't have any shares of him. We'll see how he does.
So when you're missing picks, that could only mean it's time for a dab. Well, it was because Noble came in here and distracted me, but we will. I am down to get a dab going. Yeah, we're gonna go check out a Japanese restaurant tonight. Not really. I forget what it's called, but sushi place, and who knows what the hell else they have. Bryce Young. I really think he's the only player worth the only rookie QB worth paying up for in these best ball drafts. I don't even care the landing spot for the other guys.
The only bad thing is he's going to be the Panthers, and they traded everything to get to that point. I mean, I guess they've got Thielen.
They don't have much on defense either. I mean, I know they got a couple pieces, but for IDP, but it's not like they have like a really, really solid defense. So maybe it just leads to him having to throw more either way.
Yeah. I mean, he's got legs too. He didn't really show that in college, but he's got good escapability.
I mean, their line isn't horrible. It's probably like middle of the pack, so he may not have to use his legs too much. But we know from what they did with Darnold, when they were in close, they like to run it with the QB.
Yeah. But it's a different coaching staff too, so.
Yeah.
They got the defensive coach for Eagles, didn't they?
Let's see. Giro Evero, first ever defensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers. One season after is the DC for the Broncos.
Oh, Broncos.
Broncos, former DC.
Eagles DC went to the Colts.
Colts? Okay, yeah, and then was the Eagles OC that went to the Cardinals?
It was one of the two. I'm not sure.
TJ Watt, TJ Edwards, Deontay Johnson, Jordan Love, Brock Purdy. Ah, man, Song, you son of a bitch. With Brian Robinson. What a jackass, man. Just sniping me left and right. And you know what? We'll double up on the Chargers wide receivers because it's best ball. So if one of them's gone, the other one will be the number one with Herbert.
I thought about it, but I've picked Mike in two different leagues already, so I'm trying to diversify.
Yeah, I hear that. And I don't have him in too many of these so far. I don't think I have Keenan and him in really that many at all.
That, and I'm picking fourth instead of in the back half, so it's a whole different ball game players wise.
Hell yeah. All right. Scott's on the board. And then Crispy. And Q-Tip getting more autos. Come on, Q-Tip.
It seems like he set a Q though.
I mean, he hasn't been getting super random. I mean, his team's not bad. Lamb, Fields, Wilson, Olave, Pitts. Can't see who's in the six, but it's a wide receiver. And then Swift and Parsons. Uh-oh, we had Patrick Queen go off the board. I missed it. Ooh, there goes Trey Lance and Pitry. Jamison Williams. See, I guess teams that auto draft are going to end up with guys like that, which may not be that bad. He's only missing 6 games, and it is best ball. But I guess I'd want to just get him at an even better value.
Yeah.
Ooh. Crispy paying up for Gibson. I haven't really seen him drafted that high. All right. I got one player in mind. Let's see if unknown is on the same level.
I wish they'd get the players that's been retired for a year or two out.
Yeah. Yeah, but then you'd like have to have someone who works for you that like knows about this. And I've told them multiple times, hire me, you fucks. Pay me to do this. Like, you need someone to do it, making your fucking whole platform look bad. All right, I got Stafford. I got another QB. Pushed it off real far, but I think I got 3 decent ones. I mean, I know I have 3 decent ones. I got Murray, Pickett, and Stafford. Definitely not great. Definitely doesn't make me feel secure. I'm going to get more QBs. CJ Stroud. Yeah, see, I'm just nervous about the other QBs besides Bryce Young. I don't think anyone else is sniffing the number 1 overall pick at QB. But I mean, really at any position. Panthers didn't move up to fucking not take a quarterback. So
yeah.
CJ Stroud, people aren't hating on him, but he was like going to be the number 2 drafted QB last week.
Dang it, Devo.
Ha. And it is not like that anymore. Frankie Louvu, still not a bad pick. Love Frankie Louvu. And Song said that was the panic pick. I mean, it's kind of the range that he's been going in, but I feel you. I wouldn't really want CJ Stroud there either. Damn. Creative player going Ritter. Ooh, Sticky going Bobby Wagner. I was hoping he would drop. Yeah, I pushed off IDP like crazy. Sometimes I like challenging myself because I try to get 10 IDP guys no matter what.
Yeah.
But there's just a level of offense that you can't really get, like in the in the teens that you can get in the 7th, 8th, 9th round.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Bogey in the mix.
Hey.
What
I
up?
don't want to be on here with Bogey.
Oh man, I wouldn't have came on here if I knew he was here. What's up, my guy?
What's up, buddy?
Shit, man, chilling. I see you working. It's funny. I was up till like 4:30 this morning. I remember I saw your trade, and then I go to tag the motherfucker and be like, nice. And then I didn't realize, I just put TI and it clicked it. It's all Timmy. He's like, what do you mean nice? And I'm like, oh, never mind.
He got on butter thinking that you was talking bad about him again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Glad I got Stafford there. All the more QBs went in those 2 rounds than like the last, like, I don't know, 5 rounds.
Hey, Bogey.
Real quick, I love that trade though. You killed that trade. Good shit.
ETN is on the trade list now for injury.
Titans traded for him. Titans trade watch.
See, why you gotta do that, Titans? I just got ETN off you in the 16. Why then you're gonna go get another share of him just to make sure he's dead?
Yeah. I'm trying to double reverse.
You know, though, I like
psychology.
I like that though, because I don't see myself having too much ETN outside of Dynasty this year if I already have him, because it's just like, I don't know, like I think like he's gonna get overdrafted a little bit. I mean,
there goes Dobson off the board.
Well,
obviously. Oh shit! What time did y'all start this thing? Y'all still going?
We're in the 12th round. It's been like almost an hour.
I went to so anyways, my 9-year-old, they had like an open house, and like they had like one of those like festivals at the school, like where it's like it was like a minimum day-to-day, but like, you know, you basically buy tickets and they have all these like little games set up.
Shit.
Yeah, and it's basically donations, but like, yeah, you know, they get us for a couple dollars, but yeah, man, it's crazy. The allergies out here, bro. Like Valley is just hella different. And this motherfucker's like, that motherfucker's hella hot already. I mean, well, I'm preaching to the choir. I mean, one of you is in the South, and then the other one's in Vegas. So.
Yeah, this was the only time in my life I've really had allergies.
I'm saying no.
Yeah, I was sick all week last week. I ended up having to go get a shot.
Damn.
Oh, word?
Double ear infection and a severe sinus infection.
Oh man. You know, so you want to know how we get ear infections? It's usually from having some type of cold or some shit first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then all that shit, your sinuses, your nose, your eyes and ears, they're all connected in some way, form, or fashion. So it's like, you know what I mean? That shit just, because it always, that like the kids, ear infections happen, you know what I mean? And then when they're babies, you're like, how the fuck does this motherfucker get it? He don't leave the house, you know what I mean? Like, but it's because, you know what I'm saying, they get the little sniffles and it just, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like you said, you got the sinus infection, so that immediately fucking correlated, you know what I mean?
Well, my job don't help any either, so it's a pretty bad place to.
Dennis said, "Come to Minnesota and tell me about allergies."
Yeah, I was in the South. We ain't got nothing on the Midwest. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, in which I'm glad that I don't have to deal with that. It's bad enough over here, so I can only imagine an even crazier climate change.
I mean. It could be the end of all mankind as we know it. You know what is funny though? It's like, man, I swear to God, I was allergy proof till I started, you know what I mean? Fucking with some indoor sports when I was a youngster, you know what I mean? Might have fucked up a septum or two. And this motherfuckers is just all of a sudden just allergic to shit.
Crazy IDP run, right, kidda? I think what we get like 7 or 8 in a row right there.
I'm glad I went where I went. At least my IDPs anyways.
Right.
Now I can kind of stack up on offense while everybody else is trying to get IDPs.
You know what's funny though? I always notice it doesn't really work like that. Everyone still keeps going in for offense, and then they try to bang out all their IDPs like with that last like 10 picks. You know what I mean?
Nah, not all. Nah, I don't think
Hey,
so.
the ones I've been in, look at them. You know what I mean? So it's like I've been able to like go crazy with the IDPs early and shit, which is probably stupid because the way the drafts were going, most of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got people jumping up for IDP though.
Oh no! Listen, 6th round, someone's coming off the board. It's funny when because it's usually Parsons. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we had Roquan go off the board here first, and it was Scott who took Roquan first, and then Titans took Olakun.
I like that. It's not dynasty, so you know what I mean?
Now we're getting to run on safeties. Gardner Johnson, Buda Baker, Jeremy Chin. Yeah, and Kid has said I'm in half of these, and IDP go consistent. We don't sleep around here.
All right. You know what I mean? Look at the joints I'm in. I'm only in 3 of them now, so you know what I mean?
You're slacking, Boogie.
I'm slacking.
Yeah.
Nah. I don't think. See, listen, I don't want to reveal my great master plan now. Not to the inaugural champion. How many? I'm in as many. Go ahead.
We were just talking about that. I was only in one. I only have one team that year.
That you won it?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, bro. Fucking destiny, bro. It was so your destiny that you didn't even know that you even were like you had that team. You're like, you had to be told you're the champion. You're like, oh, for real. That's destiny.
DMR said, "Roll up, homie. Let's get it."
What up, Candlestick? Oh, I think he's not. I think he's working in San Jose. You working in San Jose this week, right?
Nice.
He don't never answer trade requests.
I mean, he's very elusive. He lives across the street from me now. I've only seen him twice. He does.
Oh man, there goes KJ Wright. There we go.
I mean, he's coming back. You know that, right?
I hope so for all these people auto.
I mean, it ain't a Chris Godwin Big Ton situation last year.
Definitely not.
You know what I mean? KJ Wright is. Where did he play last? The Raiders? He was following around Gus Bradley for a minute there.
Yeah, after the Hawks, right?
Yeah. Gus Bradley, he's taking him everywhere he was at.
Yeah. This is crazy because I've never seen him really go. Well, I guess he goes earlier than this, but I'm going to get the ultimate best ball player. We're going Gabe Davis.
I love Gabe Davis.
Yeah. I love the idea of Gabe Davis.
Yeah. I think, like, just have Josh Allen. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
Just have Josh Allen and Diggs probably a value again this year because people get mad at. It's funny how people get mad. Like, remember Diggs last year's like 1-2 turnaround. Now he's like 2-3 turnaround. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where did Diggs go on this one?
What's that?
Granted, right? So
yeah. Derek said Gabe will give you one good game a year. Yeah, and I mean the best thing about having him in the best ball,
hey,
I'm not gonna have to pick and choose when to play him. If he deserves to be in there, he'll be in there.
He'll give you like 4 good games. Come on.
And he's already on my bench anyways. He wasn't one of my guys drafted in like the flex or anything.
I haven't even looked at my team. I need 2 IDPs to fill out my starters.
No,
we're getting
upstairs, dude. Close the door.
Crazy run on IDPs here. Crazy run on IDPs. Chaotic kind of changed it right there, though. Went Juju. Oh, and now Sky Moore. Sky, I want to score more.
Hopefully my job makes it back.
Mama, why'd you name me Sky? Because the sky's the limit, baby. That's why you got 2 Y's. It makes no sense.
David
the
and
Joker.
The people are getting. I don't know why people are so hyped about Njoku.
They get hyped about him every year, and then he just falls flat.
I mean, here's why you don't get hype on the tight ends in that particular system, because they run like 12 and 13 personnel. You know what I mean? The Browns do it the most, like 3 tight end sets. It's crazy. And they probably changed that this year, though. You know what I mean? I mean, you probably see more 3 wide receiver sets. There are a lot of people are saying they're going to draft a receiver here. So, like, you know what I mean? DPJ, Cooper, Elijah Moore, and then this other guy immediately becomes like the guy who convolutes everything.
You could have said this is too early for best ball for Njoku.
Yeah, he should be like a 20-something, round 20-something or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't really grab tight ends unless I grab Kelsey, or maybe like towards the end, like I've been snagging a lot of like Higbee and like, you know what I mean, just at the end, like they're still there. Yeah. I think I got Allen Robinson with my second to the last pick in one of them joints that just.
How'd you
Tony,
feel about it?
I mean, that's probably the only place I'd feel like good about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it was like round 27 or 8 or something like that. I think everybody collectively forgot he was there.
I think Allen Robinson is most comparable to a box of chocolates.
What kind of chocolates, though?
Well, you never know what you're going to get, a box of chocolates.
Yeah, I was, you know, I mean, because you kind of left us hanging there. I was like, huh? I was like, tell me more.
Oh, man. Damn, Nakobe Dean.
What is this, round 13, 14?
Round 15.
Okay.
Can't get any value with these guys anymore.
I mean, shit. Like you said, nobody's slacking, right? So they're already we're already like into the LB2s, 3s.
Something like that.
He's not going to be drafted like that next year, though. He's going to be going higher.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right. Everyone on my queue is just taken.
I was thinking about Harris.
He's solid.
Christian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the guy who's potentially going to be like the Fred Warner role. He'll drop in a lot of coverage, you know what I mean?
Q-tip's going all defensive line.
Oh, there we go. Garrett and Young. And then Bateman. Zeke.
It's hard to laugh at people when they go like DL early, because at least they're just going to get those big games out of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Garrett, he'll have like those 30, 40 point games, you know what I mean? Where he gets 4 sacks and some shit. Hella QB hits.
Dang it, Hustler.
What, you wanted him?
I was going to pair him up.
Good.
I was going to pair him up with Mike Evans for that one big game they had.
Oh, man. Manny seen you in the house. What up, homie?
What up, Manny? It's like a double entendre. He's leaving a comment, watching us, and it says he's seen this.
I seen it.
Man, he seen it. That's funny. That's my dad's name. Is that you, Dad?
First rookie wide receiver.
Now he took JSN a little earlier.
Oh yeah.
I've been getting. I have a lot of JSN Johnston combinations because those are the only guys I know. Like, what's the other guy? Adderson, or what's his name?
Addison, and then
Addison.
Flowers. I mean, those guys probably are the four. They get taken 3 or 4 in the first round.
And my man Jalen Hyatt.
Ooh, yeah. He has High in his name. Is he the heir of the great Hyatt hotel conglomerate?
Spelled the same.
No, he's University of Alabama's daddy, though.
It's a fun fact.
He played for my team, and we played Alabama this year. He had, I think it was 6 catches for 200 and something yards and 5 touchdowns, something like that.
Damn. Just left boo-boo all over the field.
You know what's cool about that? Because you got, like, you know what I'm saying? You have a story where you saw this kid go crazy, right? So my man BWB, shout out to Blisswood Blake. His high school, they played against another high school, but they had a running back, James Robinson. And this kid, he ran one all the way back to the house, like a 50-yarder, and there was a flag. And then they run it again. So then the next play, he runs it all the way again, bro. But he jumps over somebody this time. Someone tried to tackle him. He jumped over them. In high school, I guess you can't do that. So got flagged again. But then, like, BWB was like, I'm going to draft that kid one day. And he came in as I remember in 2020, that's when I met Blake. And we were in hella leagues, and he was taking just kid James Robinson at the end of every draft. And you know what I'm saying? You know, it was like all like content creator leagues, so it was like drafting in like June. You know what I mean? Nobody knew about no fucking James Robinson until like the day before week 1. Remember that?
I mean, it was a little bit before then, but damn near right at the end.
Well, because there was no preseason, right? So then it was like, who's going to be a starter? It was like Denard Robinson, or not Denard Robinson. What's the other guy?
Everyone was like catching COVID. Everyone was like catching.
Yeah,
COVID.
everyone was catching COVID, and then like just losing out on opportunity. Week 1, he goes out there, balls. He was RB6 that year at PPR.
Out of nowhere.
But see, not according to BWB.
Yeah.
Because
he's seen it.
Man, he's seen it.
Well, what was cool about the Hyatt deal was it was the first time in, I think it was 16 years we beat Alabama. So they tore the field up. They tore the field goals down and threw them in the river.
Nice.
Wild.
That's
Getting wild.
Carried the field goals out of the stadium and threw them in the river.
Savages.
How far is the river?
The stadium's right on the river, but like they were
he got Richard Sherman also.
I mean,
carrying it down the street.
It's the Legion of Boom. You guys weren't playing though. They were not holding back on IDBs. You and Richard, you're like fucking bring Legion of Boom back.
All right. I love getting Rayshon Jenkins. Damn, but then Song took Asamoah right after that. Motherfucker.
It's a good pick.
Yeah, Tino. The auto picking Q-tip. He picked what's his name? Wright and Sherman. Damn, and there goes Flowers to Kidda. He's getting all the rookie wide receivers.
I like it. That's fun. Let's have fun. It's all about having fun. You see, I got active a couple days after adopting that orphan team.
Yeah, making moves.
What do you think of some of I mean, well, I'll ask your thoughts later, or maybe even on the next show or so. I'm not done yet.
I want to tell you this trade and see what you think about it. Tell me how bad it was after I make this pick. I don't know where I'm going with it.
It's crazy because in the fast drafts and the IDPs, you got to have them motherfuckers queued for real.
Hell yeah.
My IDPs are full. I'm on my bench right now.
Well, I mean, just because like this, it's all flex, so it's like the search is like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A Conquo had to go get one of your guys, huh?
Well, I mean, he had the best receiving yards or whatever per catch.
For what, a rookie tight end?
Yeah.
The rookie tight end landscape last year is pretty bad, though. But yeah, he did do that.
I mean, I guess it was like his was like he had the smooth opportunity that he was able to take advantage of because like there was no Treylon Burks. They traded obviously AJ Brown away for Treylon Burks, and then
they let Austin Hooper go too, so now he's tied in number 1.
Yep, and Ferkser too. So it was like, you know what I mean? Last year at least. That's why he jumped into the 2 spot, I should say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we know how good Ferkser is.
I love A Ferks.
We haven't had a decent tight end since Delaney Walker.
Right?
Yeah, and then he loved it there so much. Matter of fact,
he made a cupcake store.
He retired as a Titan too. I was like, come on, man! Like he went to the Super Bowl with us, man. Like, but I guess he did do all his numbers with them because he was always second fiddle. I mean, he was always second fiddle to Vernon Davis in a Greg Roman offense, where it's like the tight end, whoever's the number 1 guy is like the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm gonna do it. We'll see how it goes.
Will Levis. Titans might draft him.
Love the phenomenal.
I hope
not. See what I did there?
The phenomenal jeans.
Yeah, that Will Levis.
Got those Levi's.
Yeah, man. And
hey,
like, and a hell of a bloodline.
Here's the trade, Bogey.
Okay.
I gave up Jordan Hicks, Tyler Huntley, Brian Robinson, the 102 and the 110 for Travis Etienne, Chanel, the linebacker from Kansas City, and the 201 and the 207.
So you obviously need running back.
Yeah.
And you didn't think at the 102 you would have a shot at Bijan. But you traded away Robinson because you thought you like ETN better than Robinson.
Yes.
I think you overpaid, but like, you know me, I'll overpay for something that I want. You know what I mean? And like, I mean, if there's anyone that you don't question when they make trades, it's you. So, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Because, I've seen you do all kind of like shit. You know what I mean? So like this one does. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. You know what I mean? But probably didn't have to give up. What was that second pick you gave up?
110.
Yeah, I probably would have just threw in the 110 and kept the 102 because you're giving up Brian Robinson. And like I would have see what's crazy is people don't they want ETN for what they saw and they can't see Brian Robinson for what he can be. You know what I mean? And I think like Brian Robinson, he could have like a Ken Walker type season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like the poor man's version of Seattle's offense. You got, 2 receivers to take the top off. You got a run heavy style offense, even bringing in what's his name? I like it a lot. Eric Bieniemy. So I'm just someone who's really big on Robinson this year, and probably just because we're getting him too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
And you know, if you're viewing it in that scope, Travis Etienne does, like, I guess Etienne I mean, you would have had a shot at Gibbs if you know what I mean. You could, you know what I mean, like it's just at the 2 spot there. So it's all what's the word I'm looking for? Preference, you know what I mean? So you prefer Etienne. So if you got your guy, you know what I mean, I like it for you. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. The reason I wanted ETN over Robinson, ETN get more catches. Robinson, they let him run down the field, and then they start throwing it at the end zone. That's happened the last 2 years. Don't matter. First year was Antonio Gibson, and last year was Robinson.
Well, imagine this though. You're gonna have, it's a whole different culture here, and you're gonna have a young QB no matter how they cut it, unless like because they're not saying Jacoby Brissett is coming in as a starter. You know what I mean? So like either Howell or some rookie, they're gonna lean on the run game regardless. Like and even Antonio Gibson's another one of my favorite late flyers. I know Stevie B's on that hype too, just because like we've seen
shit. Unless Crispy's in the league with you, draft him in the 10th round.
For real?
He just did it in this one. Let's see, where did he draft him? Yeah, 10 at the 10:02.
Does he got B-Rob the Mob too? I know he's a mob enthusiast. Okay.
No, Song's got Brian.
You know what though? Because I mean, think about this. Jerick McKinnon, right? In the same offense last year, he was, you know what I mean, when they're going hurry up and when they're, you know, third down situations, which we could probably imagine they'll be in a lot with a young QB, you know what I mean? So you know, he could be like, you know, a fringe flex, but you know, it's best for best ball. That's why I've been tagging him, because you know, you don't gotta do nothing in best ball. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I probably don't have Gibson. You know what I mean? But maybe in some redraft situations where it's like just a handcuff a motherfucker, because I will have a lot of B-Rob going like, you know, heavy receiver earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like just the B-Robs, the Pachecos, the Damian Pierces, like the David Montgomerys. These are all the guys I love in that range. And then you know, even Javonte Williams there, and though, you know, Cam Akers is in that mix too. Like there's a ton of like, you know what I mean?
You need to send me Cam Akers. I've been trying to get him off you for a while.
Yeah, in the 14, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can make something happen. You know what I mean? I mean, shit, man, you gave away a lot of the IDPs. But you know what? And you sent away Ken Walker along with Logan Wilson, and I was like, okay. But you know what though? We'll figure something out. You know what I mean? I'm getting back active this week. You know what I mean? Like on the late nights, I've been sending all the joints out. You know what I mean? It's funny because I'll wake up in the morning and cancel a lot of them. I don't feel that way anymore. You know what I mean? Right? I'll go, let's see what my work was last night. And I'm like, It's funny. One of the teams I adopted, I got active real quick, right? And there's a dude. We're going back and forth. We're talking about what the trade's going to be. You know what I'm saying? And then we're sending things back and forth. And then we agree on something. I send it to him. And he goes, oh, I already sent it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it right now. He's like, no, I sent it. I go, oh, I just accept it. And he's oh, I added 2 in there. I'm like, this fucking guy, dude. You don't just add it. And I'm like, oh, let's cancel it. So it was canceled. And he's like, what happened? And I'm like, that's not what do you mean what happened? And he just puts LOL. I'm like, this fucking guy. Yeah, I'm like, not boo boo the foo. In the great words of us. I'm gonna remix it. I'm not a fool. Oh no, I may be a fool, but I'm not boo boo.
My ass may be dumb, but I ain't no dumbass.
Right? Remember that? What was that commercial for? And it's like, yeah. So, what do you think, Mr. Dumbass? Remember he's in a job interview?
Oh yeah, it's Dumas.
It's pronounced Dumas. That's funny though, hard because that's the '90s for you, bro. They said dumbass in a commercial.
Oh yeah.
Commercial. I started tripping. Remember, at one point, it's probably like 15 years ago. If you're watching like Comedy Central or MTV, if it was like after 9 o'clock, they would have like the curse words in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, this is fucking regular cable. Which is funny because you go to Europe and shit, like all the soap operas and everything just has nudity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like regular things, titties.
Just regular.
Regular. You know, naked as a jaybird. The way God intended, right? We were born that way. I wasn't born with Jordans on. Yeah.
All right, Crispy, let's see it. We're flying. We're in round 21 right now.
Oh yeah, but so one of the trades though. So tell me, what's your opinion on this, Titans? So it's that one I just adopted, but I needed running backs bad. It was like Jacobs and Swift. You know what I mean? It's really bad. Like literally, that's all I got. So anyways, fucking I go I send I have the 103, 106, 109. So and then I have a bunch of twos. I had 3 twos at the moment, right? So I get Christian McCaffrey, Sky Moore, Cody Barton. Cody Barton. My bad. I was hoping you hit a what so I can keep jogging my memory.
Oh.
Who was like? There's another linebacker I got in there. Ernest Jones. So let me run that back. Sky Moore, Ernest Jones. Yeah, I'm thinking. And then I already forgot that. I had Cody Barton, Christian McCaffrey, and a 209. And I sent away. The 109. Brian Burns, Desmond Ritter. Oh, and yeah, that's it. So Brian Burns, Desmond Ritter, the 109. Then immediately I take. So now I got this new 209, and I got a. So now and I got a 203 and a 206, right? So now I got 3 of these hoes, and then I go and I send those along with Jamison Williams, and I bring back Gabe Davis, Terry McLaurin, N'Kobe Dean. Oh yeah, and that's it. Just the 3 of them. And because for context, I had my receivers sucked in there. It was like literally what's his name? Jamison Williams, and I wasn't finna have him. You know what I mean? So now I got now my trio is Terry McLaurin, goddamn Gabe Davis, and/or Sky Moore, Jacoby Myers. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this thing, but I'm not done yet though. Cause see now. Now I could be like, okay, I can get receivers now in this draft with the 103 and or 106. You know what I mean? And I feel like I have a good shot at like JSN at the 3rd spot. You know what I mean? Except for I just probably jinxed it right there. You know what I mean? And if not, I like Gibbs too. You know what I mean? But also now my defense is like lightweight formidable because that was also like really busted. You know what I mean? Now I have 6 linebackers I can start. I got Pete.
See, I think Gibbs is going to be a 3rd down back. I think he's
in a time. That's the day and age we're in, though, right? I feel that way about Bijan. That I still feel like he'll land somewhere where he's not getting, unless it's like Atlanta, because Atlanta has.
I'm really hoping the Titans draft Bijan and trade Henry.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at it because I know the type of workload he would get there. But like it would be the same way I feel about Derrick Henry, where it's like, okay, Let's be the best at running against stack boxes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, cause that's the thing about stack boxes though. You get through, you're gone. Like, remember Saquon's rookie year? Like, how many times we see him break away of like a 50-yard plus? Because it was like, you know what I mean? They stack in the box and he was gone.
Yeah.
Nobody's stopping him after that. You know what I mean?
Well, there's too many rumors out there right now to not believe that Henry's not going to be playing for us next year.
I think he could be like you remember when the Browns drafted Nick Chubb and then they had Carlos Hyde and they're like, "Yep, Nick Chubb's the guy. Trade Carlos Hyde." You know what I mean? That it happened.
Yeah, it's like right before the trade deadline. Bogey in the Matrix.
Right now they're talking about Tannehill and Henry, but I don't feel like we should trade Tannehill yet. Because
Chaotic said, "Damn you Titans." Who'd you take with your last pick?
Hyatt. She must be from Tennessee or something. She's a Tennessee fan too, I believe.
I know she lives in Florida. I don't know who she cheers for college.
I mean, she's a Titans fan too, I believe.
I know she likes the Jaguars. You like the Titans too, Chaotic?
I could be mistaken.
Hey, Titans, let me know if you're like me. When you're like, you're about to go to sleep and you hear that thing, and you just get up. Oh, shit. Gotta check what it is. Right? And then it might be like a trade offer. Oh, shit. I'll be up for like 3 hours now. I was just about to go to sleep.
I was in a rare mood last night. I was sending trade offers in all my leagues.
Damn, I wasn't looking at the 14. You probably sent me some joint time. Oh, yeah. I actually took a screenshot of one of them and sent it to Spencer. We had a good laugh. You asked me for Cam Akers and something. I forget what else it was. But then in the offer, it was just me sending you Cam Akers plus, and you weren't giving me anything in return. I was like, oh, he's lost it.
I also sent you a message along with that saying, let me know what you want for these two guys.
Oh, it was like a fill in the blank thing. Oh, I like that. I should have read the message.
I know I've seen Big Tons do that a bunch also. And it's like wants to see if you'll counter with anybody in the mix with some stuff.
It's a great tactic. I like kind of like thinking for people though.
I was just saying I was interested in those two guys. I don't want both of the guys, but
yeah. Who was it though? Cam Akers and who?
I don't remember.
Yeah, we're in so many leagues, huh? Okay, I'll look. Okay, I'll counter. We might got some action here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind.
After you make fun of me.
Well, I mean, because then it was like, now I feel like the dumb one. I'm like, oh, that was only like stroke. That was only like super stroke of genius. I'm like, I thought it was like you're just off your rock. I'm like, okay, Titans.
No, I sent you a message along with it, but you don't never read your DMs.
Yeah, I didn't read. I mean, you could tell if I read it or not too. So I didn't read it. So no, because it's crazy. I'm barely coming back to earth, like just on Saturday, because it's just been like between the move and then every night I'm just shrooming, and I'm just like contemplating things. You know what I mean? Then I was like, oh, let's do that on fantasy tonight. On Saturday, I was getting busy.
Yeah.
You know, babe.
Yeah, and I didn't watch that fight. How was that fight?
I mean, shit. I ordered it, but then it's all a new area here, so like the cable it was like tripping and shit. And I mean, first of all, I was like, man, I got a link, you know what I mean? So I had one of the homies send me a link, and then like the shit fucking whatchamacallit it, the shit was like geeking. So like by the time I was about to walk over across the street, you know what I mean, to go watch it over there, he was like, oh, it's over. I'm like, fuck. But it was like a 7th round, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Yeah, he hit him in like the liver or something, bro, and just collapsed this motherfucker. Like he took a couple steps and just dropped, bro. It was like,
yeah.
Did
it live up to the hype, Derek? Okay, I said Tank knocked out Ryan with a bogus body shot.
Bogus? He blew up his liver. Let me see. Hey, listen, bro.
Derek said it looked like a fix to me. Took a dive.
I've seen snake eyes.
Shit happens, man. So I'm guessing it didn't live up to the Guessing it didn't live up to the hype.
Yeah, I don't know anything about boxing.
Anybody want to trade for the 25th round pick?
Derek said he barely touched him. Well, I mean, it may look like that, but if you're like, I mean, but how many times did he touch him in that spot with the fucking punch earlier in the match, though? Because I don't know, man. Those body shots, like, sometimes they seem deceiving, but like, man, like, what if the dude had internal bleeding or something?
It looked like a pretty solid hit right to the, looked like the rib cage. It would have put me down.
Marty said, I don't think Garcia would give up his undefeated record for extra money.
And I've got like 20 pounds, or no, let's be realistic, about 50 pounds of cushion.
Hey, listen, bruh. I'm gonna let y'all in on a secret. I don't even have bones, bruh. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, it's like you keep hitting, it's like jelly, bro. It's like I'm like a bag of liquid. You know what I mean? And then when they're tired, I go full Homer Simpson, bro. When they're tired, then it's time for me to get on the offense.
We got some crazy characters in the Jan Silent Bob one. We got Cock Knocker in there already. We got Blunt Man, and we got Silent Bob.
See, you're doing all these shows that I've never watched.
Yeah, well, if nothing else, they should be a reason for you to watch them.
You know what, man? I don't even want you to watch it unless you're gonna get high and watch it.
Until you got to
it
the
won't
widest show
do it
ever.
Justice.
Until you got to the widest show ever. Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
Hey, man. That was a wholesome show. Okay. I grew up on that.
Next, you need to do that. What's that show?
I remember being
with
a kid though.
With Ashley, Kate, and Mary Olsen.
Oh, the Full House.
Yeah.
Full House.
Oh, bro, that show's one of the goats. Come on.
That is one of them. We're filling that one right now.
Listen, but bro,
we're filling that and the Jan Silent Bob right now.
Easily the coolest character to pick if you're in the Full House is Bob Saget.
Yeah, for sure.
Bob Saget.
Yeah, bro, I love Bob Saget. He's the shit.
You ever seen that video? There's a dude with Tourette's, and whenever he gets all pissed off, he starts yelling Bob Saget at people.
Okay, I have a Tourette story. So there's this kid, and he was a neighborhood kid on my cousin's block, and I would sleep over at my cousin's house, and then we would run. And they were a little older. He was a little older than me, so it was like, I'm like 8, 9 years old. I feel hella cool running around with these 12-year-olds and shit, right? And then they had another neighborhood kid. His name was Vega, right? But he had Tourette's. And then we would like go to like it was by a Wendy's, and we would go walk to the Wendy's, and he would just like spaz on the people going in the drive-thru. And he would be like, but all he would do is say, Vega dick, just over and over again. Vega dick. And like, that was one of those things, like if I ever saw my cousin right now, I'd just be like, Vega dick, and we would die. You know what I mean? Like, you don't forget Vega, bro, because first of all, hell of a name. Right, and then second of all, I mean, he was just yelling Vega dick at everybody. That's like how he introduced himself.
Damn.
Yeah. I wonder if he even had Tourette's, but that's what everyone said. He has Tourette's. Oh shit, word. I never met one of those. You know what I mean? He kind of lived kind of free. You know what I mean? He was just like just say whatever he wanted to be like. Listen, my man, I got Tourette's. then they feel like a jackass, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you thought I was just spewing vulgarities?
I can't control this. You asshole.
Mind your business, son of a bitch. Tourette's. Bogey dick.
Oh man.
I don't want to make. I'm not making fun of anybody with Tourette's. I'm just saying, like, I met a dude. Pause.
Well, South Park made an episode all about that.
For real?
About where Cartman, he faked having Tourette's so he could say whatever the hell he wanted But then it got so bad that he couldn't control what was coming out of his mouth. It was like any thought that went into his brain automatically came out of his mouth.
It's insane.
Yeah.
You know, people always just told me to shut up. You know what I mean? That's funny because it's like I'm pretty sure I must have annoyed countless people on road trips because it'd be so many times they're like, bro, I'm trying to sleep, bro. Oh, all right. I mean, thought we're exchanging life stories right now. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh, Kidda said, get me in the Full House. I don't give a fuck that it's slow. Uh-oh, Kidda. He's not doing too many slow drafts, but he switched it up for Full House.
He wants a slow draft so he could Google the current status of Brock Purdy every time he's in the draft. He's like, okay, hold on.
So if we get one more in the Full House, we're gonna start 3 drafts tomorrow. 2 slow drafts and a fast.
Put me in that bitch.
In the Full House?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, Bogey closed it.
Dang it, I was fixing to grab it.
I mean, come on, man.
Now
Okay.
we got
name 5 characters on the show you can have the spot.
Oh.
I don't know their names.
Just describe them.
Come on.
The really hot news lady.
She was nice.
Well, back then she was really hot.
I mean, you know what? I guess like conservative.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Becky, Aunt Becky.
Have mercy.
And then the twins.
You know what? I want the spot. Never mind. I'm like, he's about to nail this.
That's my son's favorite show.
It's a good show.
That's your son's favorite show, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, man. How?
Because
Cut it out.
My wife is a movie fanatic or show fanatic, so she's got the whole series of that and Boy Meets World. So that's all they watch.
Hey, listen, bro. Listen, they got it right. Okay, here's my issue with Boy Meets World. Right? This is always my issue as a kid. If you're like, damn, bro, Mr. Feeney's here again. Like, oh, he was the teacher. Then it's like, oh, it just so happens I'm the principal now. Oh, how fucking convenient. And then they go to college.
But it's because you know that they live in like some suburb, like not like, you know, they're not in like
college.
city.
This motherfucker's the dean. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
No, he wasn't the dean. He was dating the dean, right?
He's fucking the dean. Come on. And then you got Eric, right? Eric's just like, is he ever like how is he passing these classes, bro? How is he in college? Like Sean, I guess like that's like 90s good looks, right? Sean and like Eric, because they have the hair and shit.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe they got foreign looks.
I mean, Sean has a 50-foot radius with the hair.
Right? He's on. Hi, Sean. And then fucking what was it called? Topanga, right? How come like when she got older, like they were like in college and shit, like her boobs were like right here, like under her collarbone. You know what I mean? Hey, did your wife like 90210? Because that's the shit.
No, she does. I haven't seen her watch that.
Okay, that's a good one too. My girl, she got all the DVD box sets, and I remember like, you know, when we had our first kid, you know, you're kind of chilling, bro. You know what I mean? So I was like, I just fired up the 90210, and that shit's hella tight. Forgot how crazy that shit was. Rich kids doing drugs and dealing with rich kid issues.
Yeah, I never really fucked with 90210.
I always thought Dylan was hella cool because he talks hella low like this. Hey. And I'm like, that's all you gotta do is just talk low and kind of squint your eyes?
Who's Dylan? Who plays that?
Luke Perry.
Okay.
Did you ever fuck with that series that he did before he died?
Which
It
one?
was like I guess they took like the Archie comics and made like a series, but it was like it wasn't no like kid shit at all. It was like some fucking murder and fucking family feud type of shit.
Damn, Derek said Julio Cesar Chavez, the Hall of Famer, said he will never watch another Ryan fight and that he's a disgrace for going down in that fight. Damn, he took a dive?
Nah, bro. You know what he's trying to do, bro? He's trying to he's trying to incite some shit because he's trying to fight Garcia next, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He's coming out of retirement. He's going to fight Garcia. He's like, listen, bro.
That's funny. Kidda said I'd fuck with Kimmy for real, though. Kimmy Gibbler, big old long neck. Kimmy's got a long neck.
Hey, if we were all at the zoo, they'd be like, "Where's Kid at?" Oh, he's in the I saw him at the giraffe section. He loves giraffes and ostriches too. He's like, she kind of looks like an ostrich too. Now
that shit's funny.
What was the middle girl's name?
Stephanie. She was the one that was like, she was the cute kid when Michelle was, she was the cute kid on the show when Michelle was the baby. Then when Michelle got older, Stephanie just like, it was just like, you know what I mean? She was like, fuck it, I'm doing coke. You know what I mean?
Yeah, how crazy is that? Yeah. Her and Bob Saget.
She couldn't deal, right? She couldn't deal with the spotlight not being on her anymore. She was like, and Bob's like, you know what? This is how I deal with it. He's like, what are you now, 13? He's like, all right. Hey, you know what's funny though? Because it's like it's his motherfucking, it's his TV daughter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty. I mean, for those that don't know, Bob Saget, he is like quite the sicko in his head. So I'm pretty sure, like, you know, he's like, as your father, I say you should hit this coke. It's almost like because he was a dirty comic, and then he does this wholesome shit that like he was just super over the top. Dirty, and it was even that much more funny because it's coming from the dad of Full House.
Yeah,
I saw him live before. Super killed.
Such a savage, man.
Yeah, it's funny because like hella people, like he basically, I mean, you could tell he had he had a set, but like people just kept yelling like shit about Full House that he was just going on Full House tangents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. When he was like, I remember at one point, someone was like, they said something about Uncle Jesse. He's like, oh, he's like John Stamos. He's like, is he really that good looking? Ladies, who's fucking him? Hey, literally, there wasn't nobody that really made no noise. It's like, see, that's what I'm saying. I was dying now.
Derek said, Bogey, how rude.
That one, the series they came out with, the Fuller House or whatever.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
I
couldn't even watch it. I tried to watch an episode and I think maybe I watched 2 or 3. I think I might have given it a little bit of a chance, but not too much.
I don't like how it's like, see, okay, there's such a thing as like nostalgia, right? But then there's also just like, okay, this time DJ gets married and she's widowed, huh? Yeah. And get this, her husband's last name, Fuller. She has, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, just rip off this. Good thing she wasn't like the host of Wake Up San Francisco now. You know what I mean? She was the evening host of Good Evening San Francisco. Right? And then Kimmy's still the neighbor. Like, and what? Didn't they sell the house to Lou Bond? Lou Bond?
At the end, I can't remember. Did they sell at the very end?
Oh, they didn't sell it. He said, you know what? He rips the check up, huh?
Yeah, they never end up. Well, I guess Uncle Phil's the only one who really sold their house at the end. Everyone else, not so much.
Because everybody's so rich.
Yeah.
Why can't they afford no roof?
All right. I think maybe we'll do a couple grades here, but yeah, we're gonna run through them quick because we're about to go out to dinner.
My team turned to crap. I don't like it at all now.
I guess we're gonna start with Titans then. Let's see it. And starts off with Hurts, Waddle, Pesos, Najee, Pittman, Olakun, Akers, Evans, TJ Edwards, Frankie Louvu, Evan Ingram, Dobbs, Herbert, Khalil, Sky Moore, Troy Anderson, Tyler Boyd, Ernest Jones, Okonkwo, Will Levis, Gerald Everett, Hardman, Cole Holcomb.
It's awesome.
Hyatt,
It's just that
Alshire,
receivers. It's just the receivers.
Slayton, who's that? Malik Davis, Dolchich, Jalen Thompson.
How many tight ends you got in there? 6?
How many Titans?
He got the Titans.
4.
He got the Titans tight end. He got Evan Ingram. He got
Hey, I'm going for whoever's balling that week.
He got Everett.
Yeah, I guess I really don't. I mean, I don't know. When you took Pittman, I mean, I even said it there, like, oh man, weren't you this high on Pittman last year? And he kind of started making some questionable picks after that. I like Olakun and Akers, Mike Evans. Who knows? Your IDP is good though.
I'm gonna give him a B minus. Actually, who's his third QB? Does he got one?
Will Levis.
Yeah, I got Will Levis.
Oh yeah. C minus.
I'm going C minus.
I was gonna say a C plus, but especially because it's best ball, man. I mean, really, you just need everybody.
Look, he got Waddle, he got Evans, he got. I mean, now I think about his receivers aren't that bad. It's just he got the one solid dude in Waddle, and then everybody else are like, you know what I mean, like WR2 hopefuls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just gotta hope that like they all don't shit the bed at the same week. What it is.
Yeah, because I am big on Sky Moore too, and I do like Dobbs. I think Watson, you know, he draws all the number one coverage, and you know Dobbs is going to be the PPR guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here goes Kidda, Herbert, Barkley, Cup, Bijan. Fuck at the 4-6, just slipping and slipping.
Like it.
Drake London, DJ Moore, JSN, Ayuk. He got Purdy. Guess he wins. Quay Walker, Sam Howell, Tremaine Edmonds, Alex Singleton, Devin Lloyd, Nakobe Dean, Addison, Michael Thomas, Flowers. So 3 rookie wide
receivers. That's a fun ass team. You got 4 rookies, including B. John.
Yeah. Brisker, Quincy, Raheem Mostert, Hunter Renfrow, Robert Woods, Davis Mills.
He lost me after. I guess Mills brought it back, but he lost me after. Who was before Renfrow? There was 2 guys
after Quincy.
After Quincy, he lost me.
Mostert, Renfrow, Woods, Mills, Rodrigo, Shakir.
Oh, he's bringing it back. Oh, even with the Shakir, I love that.
Butte, Kyle Hamilton, Russell Gage, and Rashawn Evans, who still doesn't have a team, but should be somewhere soon.
He probably has like I don't know 5 or 6 picks. I would say is like our washes, but outside of that shit's tight. It's a fun ass team because you know you got all the rookies. I'm starting to grow on a lot of these rookies. I'm learning more about them, so it's like, and this is truly the time we'll be able to get value out of them. You know what I mean, or get them out of value.
Yeah.
I mean, for all we know, we could be wrong, right?
As soon as Bijan's drafted, he's going to be like a 1-2 turn guy or some shit like that.
Yeah. Shit.
I'm down. It's a B minus C plus because of the QBs after Herbert. I mean, with the Purdy Howell. Yeah, I mean Mills. You know, but yeah, that's really it. It's really the QB2 spot because everything else. I mean, I like all the rookies because it's not like I mean. You drafted so many. I mean, maybe in the beginning it kind of hurts a little bit with some of the wide receivers, but
C plus. You got Birdie. I said Birdie. That's Purdy and Brock combined. Birdie.
All right. Song, man. Song, you motherfucker. He was sniping me left and right.
Yeah.
Starts it off. Kicks the QB can down the street. Goes chasing Amon Ra. Then Jonathan Taylor, Stevenson, Gino, Hopkins, Jimmy G, Tyler Lockett, Brian Robinson, CJ Stroud, Mosley, Logan Wilson, Josie Jewell, Pete Warner, Eric Kendricks, KJ Osborne, Mitchell, Asamoah, Bentley, Darnold, David, Anzalone, get in the zone.
Yeah, the Anal Zone.
James Robinson, Kaiser White, Josh Kelly, Zach Moss, Jelani Woods, Irv Smith, Heineke, and Conklin. You kind of lost me with your little tight end premium.
Yeah, I'm okay with the Irv Smith there, but the rest of them from Jelani on and like Irv Smith's probably. I mean, because at least Irv might have a big game, and that's what it's okay. You know what I mean? Like it's like okay, yeah, there you are. You know what I mean? But outside of that, like, bro, this is a good ass team.
I like it. And for not taking a QB in the first 4 rounds, still ended up with Geno and Jimmy G.
And you never know. Like, what if Stroud's the guy that falls, like you were kind of saying earlier, right? And then Seattle ends up with him, and he'd be locked in there. It's like, oh, you know what I mean? What do you know?
Yeah, I like the IDPs. Yeah, it's like a solid B. I mean, maybe even.
I was gonna say even maybe a B plus just because of waiting, like the way he waited. I mean, it's just I'll give him an A minus even. I mean, I love that team.
Even though he dropped Conklin at the end.
I mean, the Conklin one. I mean, maybe you could have got like a Uzama. I would have been like, okay, now we're thinking. You know what I mean? But like, just. I like what he did there because
I was just seeing if something that minuscule could make you just change and waiver really quick.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I almost dropped him all the way down to a C because I was like, "You're right, what the fuck? What are we doing with Conklin and Jelani?" I was like, "What are we doing with Jelani? This mess over here." And even Rashad Evans, like, I mean, no team or not, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
All right, let's see. And Devo said he thinks he killed it. He said he's pretty sure he killed it. All right. Starts off with T-Law, Ken Walker, boo, you homer. And Jared Goff, DK Metcalf, boo. Another homer pick. Ridley, Algier. I really don't like Algier being the number 2. Better hope they don't draft.
Yeah, and then even who was that? He got really pretty high there too.
In the fifth round.
Yeah.
Little higher than we've seen him go. I mean, I'm not mad at it if that's like your guy and go get your guy, but I mean, kind of
we
took
still
a look
don't know
at
what it's gonna be. I just don't like buying the ceiling already. Like, what if his ceiling is WR2, right? Like, he needs to hit his ceiling. Like, I liked it better when he was going like 7, 8, 9. There's even joints I was getting him in like the 10th, 11th round. Some of these joints, like, well, none of the best balls.
And we are
none of the best balls though. I was thinking more dynasty, so maybe that's why.
And we are still kind of in a world where, and that's what Kidda said, like living in dynasty right there. But we are living in a world where Ridley could overtake Kirk and be a top 12 wide receiver. I mean, we've seen crazier shit. T-Law's going to be throwing it a shitload.
Think about this. They pay Kirk like he's the number 1. I think he's earned the right to predominantly be on the outside because here's the thing with Trevor Lawrence going all the way back to college, he's going to favor the slot guy. That's why Evan Ingram was in. Because Evan Ingram would be in the slot. That's why Etienne ate a lot in college because they would line him up in the slot. And then this year was Kirk. And because they would rotate guys in and out of the slot. So, you know what I'm saying? But he's hyper targeting, you know what I mean? Just the shorter A dots. I think that'll be Ridley because that's why you traded for Ridley. You know what I mean? Because he is one of the best. He's like what Jared Jeudy was being compared to. Like, they're like, oh, Jared Jeudy is a great route runner in small space and great in the red zone. That's, before Jared Jeudy, whatever they were comparing him to Calvin Ridley. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And, Dontel, we got you next. And who else do you have here? Zaire Franklin, Pickens, Jordan Love, which we're going to see him start going a little bit higher now. If, at least until the draft, who knows? I don't think they draft anyone, but it would be fitting if they went out and drafted a QB in the first or second round. And Bobby Okereke, Rashad Penny, Cody Barton, Alan Lazard, Alex Highsmith, Madison Myers, Trayvon Walker, Wandale Robinson, DJ Chark, Charbonnet, Nuosu, Judon, Carter, Hargrave, Mims.
I just don't like that team at all.
Julian Love, Warren, Hayward, Rookie Washington, and Hendon Hooker.
Man, that's like a D.
It kind of fell off the map for me. Well, the Algier pick, that was off the map there. I think I would have went in a different direction. Alex Highsmith, not too much of a ceiling. Walker, at least as of now, not too much of a ceiling.
Yeah, like Walker would have been one of those guys you could have got like your last pick for real, or maybe someone else might have like mistaken and be like, "Oh, Walker." Like, I guess that's like the dynasty thinking too. Huh? You're like, "Oh yeah, young Walker."
I gotta give this one a C. I mean, it's top heavy. I mean, especially with the T-Lon, Goff, and Walker. But I mean, those are just nice, like first 3 picks. So yeah, I'm giving this one a C. I think it's better than a C minus. But yeah, you need a couple things to swing your way.
Think linebackers. Look at what Song. See, I wonder what the teams look like around Song because it's like Song was able to just dance.
And I wasn't going IDP for a long time over there
Okay.
either. So that was another reason why.
Okay, so he's zigging while you're zagging or vice versa type of shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's funny because like I always like my drafts better when I'm next to you guys because I feel like I'm like, all right, if I really need a guy that I know that he's on to, I might need to go earlier. You know what I mean? And then and I don't mind when someone goes, oh, it's a little early. You know, yeah, it's fucking, I'm not gonna get him though. You know what I mean? Like,
all right, here goes Dontel, created players. He started off with the Allen and the Diggs stack, then Nick Chubb, Tony Pasta, Andrews and Hawkinson, Miles Sanders, Bryce Young, Trey Burks, Ritter, Nick Bosa, Cortland Sutton, Buda Baker, Waller, Tony, Elijah Moore, Aaron Donald, Diggs, Curtis Samuel, Kareem Hunt, Gibbs, Haji's back, Stingley, Malik Willis, Josh Sweat, Terrence Marshall, Justin Simmons, or Jeffrey Simmons, Isaiah McKenzie, Jonathan Allen.
That's like another
Sam Hubbard.
That's another.
Yeah, I don't like the IDPs at all on that one.
That's a D minus even.
Yeah, I'm giving this one. I'm giving this one a C minus a lot because of the IDPs.
Yeah, I think linebackers, you know what I mean, and safeties. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing though too is like when you get to understand why, you know what I'm saying, it's easy. Just look at the scoring format. You know what I mean? These are the guys that are going to be very. You know, those guys are all. It's almost like he has all best ball guys. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like at one point that early on in his draft too, it was like the rest of it was like all, you know, hit or miss like best ball types.
And he said he tried going a different approach after the tight end premium. I mean, I like your offense. I mean, I don't know, Tony Pasta. I mean, I guess it's all subjective.
4th round Tony Pasta.
411. So I mean, it was right at the end. I mean, splitting.
And then the Ritter, I tend to stay away from the Ritter situation just because they can fuck around and draft somebody, and then that team's kind of a wash. You know what I mean? Or that this particular team, I mean, that he drafted. So, you know what I mean? Just school of thought, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And let's see who else. Michael said, what up, Michael? Said, who are the top 3 rookie DLs for the IDP? Okay. So make sure you go back. I'm going to put the link to our show from a little bit earlier today and just kind of fast forward a little bit. You'll see like there's some highlights in there. And we're talking all about the rookie defensive linemen. So make sure you're tapping in for FNT this week because we're talking all IDP rookies. But let me see. For fantasy, because fantasy is definitely going to be different than reality. Probably Will Anderson. Probably Miles Murphy. And either Tyree Wilson or Nolan Smith. I'd say those would be for the top 3-4 rookie deals for fantasy. Because Jalen Carter, I mean, you know, for fantasy, I don't know. I mean, maybe he's up there because of name, but I don't really want to draft him.
Yeah, he's more of just a stuff the gap kind of guy.
Yeah. Chaotic said, don't game me. I'm too salty and sensitive. I get too pissy. No worries, Chaotic. Hey, your team was pretty solid, though. I mean, you started off with the top QBs and everything. Let's see.
You sniped me for Smith.
And all right, Sticky said you could roast him, but he was at work drafting. Let's see. Mahomes, Jacobs, Cousins, McLaurin, Dalvin Cook. I mean, I don't like that pick, but Godwin, Bolton, Montgomery, Tranquil, Singletary, Wagner, Cooks, Gardner Johnson, Damian Harris, Milano, Jeff Wilson, OBJ, P. Ryan, Joanna Man Johnson, Wilkins, Tyler Higbee, Deron Payne, Nico Collins, Daniil Hunter, Gesicki, Daniel Bellinger, Holland, Van Jefferson, Barrett, and rookie tight end Mayer. Chaotic said, no, makes me throw my phone. I'm a really poor sport. So I would say maybe too many defensive linemen drafted.
Yeah, he had good IDPs until we started getting all the defensive linemen.
Yeah. A lot of the RB choices I'm not like that much of a fan of, but I mean, I guess you got Singletary and Harris. Or well, no, Singletary went to Houston now. So I guess I would have tried to get a couple guys maybe on the same team if you're gonna like just try to beef up on I don't know, on the backup running backs. A lot of these guys, who knows what the hell they're gonna be. And then the tight end premium, you know, with Juwanna Man and Higbee and Gesicki and Bellinger and Mayer. Maybe just one too many tight ends there. But I'm gonna give this one a C+. We've seen better work from you, Sticky. Say a B+, or I mean a C+, maybe B-, because I mean, you know, the Mahomes cousins, Jacobs, and McLaurin. I mean, it is a nice start. And if Mahomes is, you know, the clear number one QB again, I mean, he's probably going to be the number one scoring guy in the league. So either way, that helps. And Crispy says meditate, not medicate. Well, why can't we medicate and then meditate? Why can't we do both?
Well, Hush, I'm going to get off here, bud.
All right.
Good evening.
Sounds good, Titans. Appreciate you rolling through, bud.
Yes, sir. See you.
All right. Later, bro. All right. We'll read off my team, and you guys can roast me. Or well, let's roast Crispy real quick, and then we'll do mine, and then we're getting out of here. Hill, A.J. Brown, Russ, let's ride. Derrick Henry, Derek Carr, Judy, Pacheco, Queen, Pittry, Gibson, Brooks, Dodson.
Well, obviously.
L'Jarius Sneed, A.J. Dillon, Kirksey, Mooney, Hicks, Thielen, Morrow, Haskins, Baker, CEH, Zaven Collins, Shaq Thompson, Noah Fant, Paris Campbell, MVS, Brissett, Corey Davis, Calvin Austin. Man, not a fan of a lot of your IDP picks like Kirksey, Hicks, Morrow. I guess that's a handful. I guess that's not all of them, but I think this is a C+, Crispy. We've seen better out of you before. I'd say this is a C+. All right, let me read my team, and you guys can roast me in the comments. And then we're going to get up out of here. My team: Kelsey, CMC, Adams, Brees, Kyler Murray, Javonte, Pickett, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Stafford, Jamal Williams, Shaq Leonard, Marquise Brown, Gabe Davis, Christian Harris, Baker Mayfield, Devondre Campbell, Rashawn Jenkins, Quentin Johnston, Kenny Gainwell, Jamin Davis, Gardner Minshew, Joker from the Browns, Thornton, Demario Davis, Marcus Jones, Kyle Duggar, Richie Grant, Tillman, and Nyheim Hines. And Sticky said Juwanna Man was actually a misclick, to be honest. Hey, I feel it. I understand. A lot of things happening when we have only got the minute drafts. All right. Appreciate you guys rocking with us. We got FNT tomorrow, and we got another draft going down tomorrow. So we'll see you guys then. Peace out, everybody.
Are you ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother.
Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
You put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile. Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
money, make money, money, money.
Hold out here for a pill. When he tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life, so I hustle. It ain't over for me, no, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go, money talk.
Here comes the money.
Money! Show me the money! Okay, let's go smoke that joint.